Hi everyone, this is Patrick from Travels with Delaney and wanted to do an update on our refrigerator in our Jayco Hummingbird. Now, for those of you that have been following us on our channel, you know that we've had issues with our refrigerator. Originally it just really didn't operate on propane, and they found out that it had been installed wrong by Jayco, and so our dealer had to remove the whole refrigerator and build in a venting baffle system. That took care of the issue when the trailer's sitting on propane, but every time we go down the road, what happens is the flame does not go out. It just pushes the flame, the airflow pushes the flame so low that it can't heat what it needs to heat to keep stuff cold. Jayco's response, first it started with Norcold. Norcold's response was, we have a part that will fix it, but we're not going to cover it under warranty because we don't encourage you to use your propane going down the road. I called Jayco on this, and the response I got from them was the same thing. And so, in fact, the customer service rep actually said, oh, it's in your manual. And so I asked them to look because I couldn't find it either in the Norcold manual or the Jayco manual. And ultimately, Jayco said no, it wasn't there, but that they still didn't recommend it. My dealer should have told me not to use it going down the road. So at any rate, I tried some things, couldn't get it to work. And just for a little bit of background, I know some of you don't like running with the propane on going down to the road. It's a personal choice, I feel. This is our 7th trailer, I believe, over about 15 years. We've always traveled with propane on going down the road. The only time we shut it off is if we're going to get fuel. We'll pull in, I'll shut it down at the tank and then have to pull away and relight. Or like when we went through the Chesapeake Bay Bridge and tunnel out east, they required me, but they were very nice. They just said, oh, a lot of people do it. We just ask you to pull over, shut it off before you go through the tunnel, which we did. So I get it if you don't think I should. Again, don't do it. You shouldn't do it. For us, we've always done it. That's how we keep our food cold. We went through a series of coolers, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, here's my update. So first thing I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pop up in the corner here the parts list that came with the actual parts. Now I believe the part was around $50 from Norcold, and you'll see that part list there. And basically what we got for $50 was 3 little pieces of plastic, clear plastic channels in an L-shaped bracket, which I'm going to show you here in just a second. And we got 6 zip ties to attach them. And all the fix is, and I have to be honest, I'm very skeptical. I don't know if this is if it's going to work or not. So we paid the dealership. I think it ended up being about $78. I think the dealer was almost embarrassed by it and really cut me a break on the labor, although probably didn't take a whole long time to put 6 zip ties on. But I haven't had a chance to try it. Today, we're hitched up, we're gonna head south to Florida, and we're gonna find out if this works. But I at least wanted to give you some updating on what the part is, and then later in the video, we'll find out whether it actually works. My bet is on it doesn't work, okay? Even the technician seemed just a little skeptical of it and told me that if it doesn't work, I might wanna try some duct tape because these vents go on the lower vent, and he said maybe try some duct tape up top if it doesn't work, see what that does. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look inside the fix. Okay, so again, on this one we got the 2 vents. Oops, sorry, that was probably too fast. And the install was for the lower vent. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this lower vent. And there, my friends, is my $77 fix. Now, if you ask me, this looks like the stuff that you put on corners in your house to prevent them from chipping, that you can probably buy at Walmart in like, I don't know, 4-foot strips for under $3. That's to me what it looks like. And then you can see they sent these orange, they didn't even match it to the, you'd think they would have found black zip ties. But anyway, you're not gonna see it inside. But what they're saying is that this is going to block the wind flow so that my flame doesn't get pushed down. And again, you can see there's, just so you have perspective on the size of it. So that's our fix. Now we just wait till we leave and we'll see what happens. I've got it running on propane right now. It's good and cold. I actually have food in it. Didn't really even need to chill it because it's so cold here in Indiana where we're leaving from. So, okay, we'll hit the road and find out whether it works or not. All right, we've been on the road for about 8 hours. And I would say our fix is not a fix. We're up over 50, almost 60 degrees. And the temperature outside is only 54. So when we left, it was 39. So it's actually heating up, I think, is what it's doing. So, so my recommendation is do not buy the Norcold part, supposedly, that fixes your refrigerator if yours is doing what mine's doing, because that was just, for me, it was a waste of 78 bucks. I got 3 little pieces of plastic and 6 zip ties, and the refrigerator's still heating up like it did before. So, unfortunately, I don't think there is a fix. I still kind of think this is a defective refrigerator, but since I can't convince Norcold of that, or Jayco, they just won't do anything. So I played along with them. I spent the money. It didn't do anything. I'm just out. So I guess we just have to accept the fact that we have a refrigerator that is worthless when we travel, and so we'll have to rethink things as far as we have the coolers, but again, we don't necessarily have space. It's a 18-foot trailer, and I don't really have room for a massive cooler. In fact, when we used the one in Vermont, it took up so much floor space, it was actually hard to get in and out of the trailer. So, and then unfortunately with the 4Runner, we don't have a ton of cargo space, and for our big trips, when we're carrying things like generators and that type of thing, you just don't have the space. So anyway, that's our answer. The fix is not a fix. So okay, hope that helps you guys out and saves you the money that I wasted. I took one for the team. So till next time, see everybody on down the road. Good night.